I was watching the video of yourself and Lewis when you bring him on and you announced the Nice to Meet You tour.
Oh, yeah.
And it's hilarious, like he's just there with the top off and he's banging the chest. The minute I saw the two of you were hanging out and chilling out, I was kind of going, this is a marriage made in heaven. Like, I'd say the crack will be 90.
Yeah, no, we do get on very well, and none of it ever feels forced. We just have a great laugh. We get on very well. There's a very like Celtic thing, going on. The Irish and the Scottish always get on very well, and we just have a bit of a laugh. And then it just felt right that we go on tour together. And we've been talking about it loads, but we'd always have chats about it when we were drunk, and never like actually think it was going to happen, and like bring agents and management and all that into it. And then we got them involved, and now we're going on tour together, and we're going to have a great time.
Did you do the infamous pub crawl this year?
No, I was working in America. I was in Miami, or I did a gig in Miami on the 22nd, and I didn't get back till Christmas Eve, so I didn't get to do that. But we did play a charity football game that we stuck together on St Stephen's Day.
So that, yeah. And you put the jersey up.
Yeah, we put the jersey up. We ended up making 20 grand for our local hospice, which was amazing. But yeah, we drank the heads of ourselves, to answer your question. And
had loads of fun. Your songs are true stories, which is the best way to write a song. So like, no judgment is there, and there's a daily line that is, I can be your lover or your shoulder to cry on. Yeah. What comes after, I'm kind of going, it's brilliant. You know what I mean?
What I tried to do is I tried to write the song first and dress it up afterwards. And I feel like with a song like that, which is kind of like half sexy, half like honest, and like the whole no judgment thing, I felt like it needed that sort of groove behind it. So the groove came afterwards. The riff is something I had first. The riff was based around like a John Mayer Continuum, that kind of era riff, and I had it for ages. The song concept was something that I had also, and I was trying to blend them two together. The groove came afterwards, and the groove is what makes it all different. If you take that groove away, it is a John Mayer type song. Yeah. You put the groove in, it's a boom, ga, ga, boom, ga, ga, and like, it's a completely different song then from there on in.
And it's funny, there's a huge contrast between them, because the album was coming in March, but there's a huge contrast between that and Nice to Meet You, which is that rocker element. It's like you're channeling your inner Elvis there. But when I hear your riffs, they put you into a character. They do. They bring a character out in you. There is a stern character in you in that video, and I'm looking at it going, but even when you perform that live, I can see the videos, like I'm kind of going, wow, you're on the stage. You did it with Slow Hands. You did it in Mexico with Slow Hands. 65,000 people and a viral hip thrust. The old pelvic thrust. Did you think that'd go viral?
Well, I didn't think anything at the time, clearly. Lost the way. 65,000 people in front of you. Just fire the hips forward, see what happens, and it goes viral. I won't be doing that again, let's put it that way.
In this album, I know that you did a lot of work with Ruth Ann.
Yep.
And
lovely Ruth Ann. Rumours
would be, and I may have just mentioned the song, I don't know, but rumours being that you have a wedding song on this album, like what could potentially be a very good wedding song on this album.
Yeah, there's a tune on this album. I mean, what I think is a wedding song would be the song called Black and White on the album. Very four on the floor, like kind of like a driving tune, but the lyric is very much based around weddings, so maybe I might get a few calls for a few weddings. We'll see what happens to that.
It has happened before.
Yeah,
I've seen it happen on Australian radio. People ringing in asking you to do weddings.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I've been quite sound about it, kind of going, yeah, well, I should be free by then.
Yeah, just fly
18
down to
months.
Australia.
What do you exactly do for downtime?
Drinking pints. Good at that.
At a 45. At a 45 pints.
45 pints.
Like we're having awful and very hard.
And yeah, just I don't know. I do like playing golf. I'm more of an outside person. I like doing stuff outside. I don't like sitting in and watching
telly. You're playing off 8 now, aren't you?
Yeah, play off 8, but I can't get it any lower because I'm not playing often enough. But do a lot of writing actually. Do a lot of just sitting around songwriting and then out and about playing golf, doing stuff with the lads. Actually, recently just met Alan Leach. And there was a whole thing going on that Alan Leach and I looked very similar, I suppose you've seen. We met in a coffee shop in LA recently, and his wife was even like, Jesus Christ, you two are just spitting an image of each other. But yeah, I'll be hanging around with him now, playing a bit of golf, keeping the Irish thing flying out there.
He's a lovely guy. I always associate him with Man About Dog, but most people have him from Downton Abbey. Of
course,
so it's one of the other. Which, is there speculation that you might appear in the Downton Abbey film? I don't know. Because Alan wasn't available? No. Absolutely not.
Well, if
not
you
for
want me to, I can't act, so that's the answer to that one.
Fergal Darcy.
Weekdays from 2
on Today FM.